Good evening, everyone. I am now getting ready to complete. I'm sorry, let me get some light. The hope reading for everybody. I did not break this down according to zodiac sign because I knew at the end of the day we all kind of needed it. So I've gotten my first spread. I'm going to reshuffle these and do another one for everybody, but I want to give the general overall of what I've seen so far since I've started doing the shuffling, which was the 5 of coins, which means, you know, everybody's worried about their finances. They're worried about their physical monetary resources and what's going to happen with that. But what we know about the suit of fives is that it's not as bad as it looks, and that there will be a way out, a way around, a way through this test. So once again, to echo that sentiment, what I get is in the Ace of Coins. And I generally don't even read my cards off, but I figure I just give it Ace of Coins or Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords, a Chariot, the Emperor, Queen of Wands, the Empress, a Princess of Wands, which I read it that way because I started studying tarot a different way. The Queen of Swords and 3 of Pentacles, with some energy behind it of the Devil and the 8 of Swords. So there's a big lesson coming out for everyone from this one. As I said about a week ago, people had to stop picking on people. There are a lot of people who are very vulnerable to those who sit at the top and those who are in power and those who feel like they have power over others. And there are those who are in those powerful positions using their positions to pick on, intimidate, take things away from people, oppress people, keep them down. And that's just like done. That is being wiped out right now. Or everybody's being put on an equal playing field. Okay? So I'm going to now get ready and reread this because people are very worried about their material finances, but there's a bigger lesson going on here. So I'm going to get ready and ask Spirit to give us another spread so we can see a little bit more of what is going on. My poor light just going out on me. Okay. But I wanted to make sure I caught the energy also of today's readings that I completed for everybody, that I'm hoping to have everything up by tomorrow, which is April 1st. Technically, it's April 1st now, because it's late. But I didn't want to break the energy and not read this. So once again, this is a hope reading, a general hope reading for everyone. Spirit, if we could just get an entire spread out of this for everybody. So I wanted to get a little bit more four more cards, Spirit. I need 4 more cards. Anything else you want to give us? I see that. These are some beautiful cards, honey. Let me tell you. Very beautiful cards. Yes, I have people who are up with me at this time of night as I'm doing this reading. There's a background noise you hear. But it's an adult. Children are asleep. A lot of changes coming through them. People kind of felt like they were just getting ready to get a better footing, and they still feel a little stable now because of how this is being handled at present. They want to go out into the world. Like, they're tired of sitting home. A lot of people are just missing the comforts of being out. Okay, there's an underlying. I'm gonna. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so it's like Virgo's reading kind of spoke to this already in a different way, but Virgo's reading essentially knocked this out the park already. So if you get a chance to watch the Virgo reading, and you are watching this general hope reading for everyone, it is a bit of a challenge that was laid down, like a gauntlet was thrown down for Virgo, if essentially saying, do you have faith? If you do have faith, what you got it for? Because really, it seems that you believe in other things more than you believe in your faith. And this is almost like a reiteration of that type of energy. Finding peace inside of your own personal storms. There's a lot of communications that are coming down the pike, a lot of internal communication that's going to come down the pike. That's essentially saying, in order for you to get to the happiness of this Ten of Cups, you're going to have to find your own inner peace. You have to find your own inner peace. And even once you think you have found it, you're still going to be heavily challenged. But you're going to have to learn how to hold your own. Let me just get one more card, Spirit. For this clarification for the world. Everyone's going to have to find their way to inner peace. They have to find their way to it. Very used to living a certain way and living with uncertainty under certain regimes, certain circumstances, certain world ways. And now things have slightly changed. It's important that you do that, we all do the inner work. That we all do the inner work. Trust our intuition, trust our instincts. But in the end, trust ourselves. Trust the process. And this process is like called a scourge of the soul. Get yourself together, figure it out. Learn how to come away from cruelty. To find that Ten of Cups. Spirit is saying that you got the strength to pull through this one. You want to get back out to the world. You want things to be somewhat the way they were, to understand where it is you're headed. But life takes change. And if we think about it, a lot of things have kind of come to a standstill as little things have been eking their way out. But there has not been a big pioneering push or leap over the edge into a brand newness and some time. And so this is almost like an answer to that also, not just via the sickness, because a lot of people will get that and make their way through it. It is this very serious situation, a serious virus that is running rampant through the world, and we have to be cognizant of that and be very vigilant about taking care of ourselves and taking care of our loved ones. And at the same time, we also have to sharpen our knives sharpen our knives inside to really start looking at the continual language that we are using with ourselves on a regular basis. Because we got a little bit more time or period of going through learning how to talk to oneself. What is the continual record that we have playing over and over again in our heads? I know right now it is, I want to get outside. I want to get outside. What's that song? I want to go outside in the rain. This whole song. Those who are my age and older know what I'm singing. I don't know who it's by. I want to go outside in the rain. You know what that song is. It's important that in order to grab the pot of gold, so to speak, that's at the end of the rainbow, that's at the end of this trying time, that's at the end of this period. Some people were telling us was coming. Some people mentally have been preparing for coming. It is also understood that we're going to move past it and through it. One of the things we have to remember is that we have a way of deciding that things are worse than what they actually are. That is what the fives are all about. Okay? And they're in here. But they're not taking over this time. We do have a huge lesson that we're going to learn from this, and there will be some big changes coming behind it. But the main thing is what we feed ourselves inside of our souls. So the message of hope is to change what you are feeling by changing what you are thinking, thereby weathering this storm and coming out the victor. Finding peace by changing what we think. That is a very big part of this. And that's what, on the world stage, we're asking. How do I find peace through this whole crazy situation? And peace is here for you as you change your mindset about things. So that has been Bathing in Herbs and Dill on the Runs. Hope reading for everybody. Okay? You have the strength to get through this. So go ahead and start to tweak your mind in balance and move forward with your life. All right, everybody, have a very good week. I will be back. Peace.